If you're moving to Denver and you're not sure about which neighborhood you'll want to live in, today I'm going to take you through every official neighborhood in Denver. I'll show you what types of housing you'll find, what housing costs, and the general vibe of each neighborhood, so you'll have a better idea of the area you want to focus your home search in. So let's get into it. Let's start on the west side of Denver and talk about the neighborhoods just west of this I-25 and Highway 85 area. And we'll start with Regis. Regis is in this little pocket just north of I-70 and south of 52nd Avenue and is anchored by Regis University over here on the east corner and Willis Case Golf Course at the southwest corner. The average sales price here is $646,000 with an average days on market of 35. It's close to public transportation and you're only about a 15 to 20 minute drive into downtown. Just on the other side of Highway 287 is the Chaffee Park neighborhood. The vibe here is going to be similar to Regis in that it has that more residential than urban feel. The average sale price here goes down a bit to $542,000 with an average days on market of 34. The housing styles are going to be a mix of brick bungalows and mid-century ranch. East of Chaffee Park is Globeville. Globeville is a historic neighborhood that was originally established as a working-class neighborhood back in the late 19th century. This used to be a very industrial area, but now it's more of a mix of residential and commercial properties. The homes here are going to be late 1800s and early 1900s bungalows. The average sold price here is $427,268 with an average days on market of 32. Now let's look at this little pocket right here of Berkeley, Sunnyside, the Highlands, Sloan Lake, and Jefferson Park. Berkeley is known for its Tennyson Street shops, where you'll find lots of good restaurants and bars, shopping, art galleries, cafes, and bakeries. The neighborhood dates back to the late 19th century, so you'll find some really beautiful historic architecture here, as well as some modern new builds. The average home price here is $913,000, with homes spending about 29 days on market before going under contract. Sunnyside is going to be very similar to Berkeley in terms of home styles, but the average home price here is a little less at $786,000, with homes spending about 30 days on market before going under contract. Sunnyside doesn't have a major shopping/restaurant district like Tennyson Street in Berkeley does, but it does have restaurants, breweries, and cafes sprinkled throughout the neighborhood. Highlands is separated into three parts: West Highland, Potter Highlands, and Lower Highlands or Low-High. Low-High is the area south of 38th Avenue and east of Zuni Street. The average sold price here is $938,000 with average days on market of 33. Low-High is a mix of historic homes, modern new builds, and renovated warehouse spaces. And you'll find more condos and townhomes than single-family detached homes. There's great food options in this area as well as bars and breweries. It's very walkable and has great views of downtown Denver and the mountains. Potter Highlands is this area just outside of the northwest corner of Low-High. It's going to be a mix of commercial and residential spaces. The architectural style here is historic brick Victorians and bungalows, as well as newer modern builds. The average sold price is $861,000 with average days on market of 34. You'll also find shopping and restaurant options here on 38th Avenue. West Highland is just west of Potter Highlands and is known for its shopping district where you'll find a variety of boutiques, restaurants, and cafes. The average sold price is just over $1 million with an average days on market of 17. This is a very charming residential community with beautiful historic homes as well as some modern new builds. The Sloan Lake neighborhood is just south of West Highland. The average sold price here is similar to West Highland, right at that $1 million mark with an average days on market of 28. The draw of this neighborhood is Sloan Lake, which is a 177-acre open space with walking and jogging paths, picnic areas, playgrounds, and sports fields. The lake itself is popular for boating, fishing, and kayaking, and has stunning views of the mountains and the city. It's also in close proximity to Edgewater, which is a shopping/food hall similar to Stanley Marketplace, which I talk about in my Aurora vlog. It's a great space with a variety of locally owned restaurants, cafes, and boutiques. Jefferson Park is just east of Sloan Lake and right on the edge of the city. You're going to find mostly condos and townhomes here, but you'll also find some single-family detached homes. The average sold price is $756,000 with 42 days on market. This neighborhood has a high walkability score with a lot of restaurants, cafes, and bars scattered throughout, as well as Jefferson Park, which is a 6.5-acre green space at the center of the neighborhood. You're also going to be able to walk or bike over to Sloan Lake as well, which is only about 3/4 of a mile west of Jefferson Park. West Colfax is a neighborhood just south of Sloan Lake. This area is mostly multifamily, condos, and townhomes with an average sold price of $665,000 with 46 days on market. Villa Park is going to consist of mostly single-family detached homes. The average sold price here is $457,000 with 34 days on market. Sun Valley was historically an industrial area with mostly warehouses and factories, but in recent years there's been significant redevelopment and revitalization efforts to build affordable housing in this area. Since July of 2021, the average sold price is $307,000 with 8 days on market. The Barnum neighborhood consists of mostly single-family homes with an average sold price of $447,000 and 28 days on market. A fun fact about Barnum is that it was named after P.T. Barnum, who was one of the founders of the Barnum and Bailey Circus. But not because he lived in the area. He did own some land in the area, but it was named Barnum as a marketing effort to attract residents. This area has seen revitalization efforts in the last few years to improve housing, attract businesses, and enhance parks and recreational facilities. Valverde is just east of Barnum, and this is a historic neighborhood that's named after a family who was one of the original landowners in the region during the late 19th century. It's a very industrial area except for what borders the Barnum neighborhood on the west and Athmar Park on the south. That area is going to be the residential area, and the average sold price is $454,000 with 21 days on market. Most of the homes here were built in the early to mid 1900s, but there are some newer builds as well. Westwood is known for its affordability and diversity. Most homes in this neighborhood were built in the 50s or 60s, so you'll see a lot of single-story ranch-style homes and bungalows. The average sold price here is $427,000 with 33 days on market. Athmar Park is known for its diverse community, and the neighborhood offers a mix of housing options, including single-family homes, duplexes, and apartments. It's a really cute area and has a central green space called Houston Lake Park, which has a lake, playground, and a walking path. The average sold price here is $496,000 with 24 days on market. The Marley neighborhood has an average sold price of $484,000 with 14 days on market. Ruby Hill is going to be similar to Westwood, Athmar Park, and Marley in terms of its cultural diversity. One of the things that makes this neighborhood special is Ruby Hill Park, which is a popular green space with an outdoor amphitheater and lots of recreational space, which makes this neighborhood super appealing as well. The average sale price is $473,000 with 17 days on market. Harvey Park is going to be mostly mid-century single-family detached homes, and the average sold price here is $551,000 with 20 days on market. The College View / South Platte neighborhood has a mix of residential areas, commercial spaces, and industrial zones, and the average sale price here is $437,000 with 42 days on market. Bear Valley is just west of Harvey Park South, and it's a very charming residential area. Most of these homes were built in the 1960s and 70s, so you'll see mostly bungalow, ranch, and split-level style homes, as well as condos and townhomes. The average sold price here is $510,000, with an average days on market at 14. The Fort Logan neighborhood puts you about 10 miles southwest of downtown Denver, and it's primarily residential. Fort Logan served as an important cavalry post during the late 19th and early 20th centuries. Today, the former military site is home to the Fort Logan National Cemetery, which honors veterans and their families. The average sold price here is $678,000 with around 3 days on market. Marston is also going to be primarily residential, with the average sold price at $542,000 with an average of 20 days on market. About half of the homes here are going to be single-family detached, with the rest being condos, townhomes, and multifamily units. Now let's move over to the east side of the I-25 corridor and start here with the Elyria-Swansea neighborhood. Elyria and Swansea were originally separate towns that developed in the late 19th century to support Denver's expanding industrial sector. Similar to Globeville, Elyria-Swansea has a strong industrial heritage, with factories, warehouses, and rail yards historically dominating the landscape. While some industrial activity remains, there's been a shift towards residential and commercial development in recent years. The average sold price here is $315,000 with around 11 days on market. The style of homes are similar to Globeville, but you'll also find some mid-century ranch-style homes, as well as some newer developments of multifamily affordable housing units. Now let's take a look at this area south of I-70 and west of Colorado Boulevard. Rhino is known for its art scene, food scene, and beer scene. The area is going to be mostly condos and townhomes with an average sold price of $577,000 and homes spending about 44 days on market. Ballpark is just northwest of downtown Denver. The average sold price in Ballpark is $534,000 with 31 days on market. The centerpiece of this neighborhood is Coors Field, where the Rockies play. There's a lot of entertainment, dining, and nightlife in this area. Lodo is adjacent to Ballpark, and it's one of the oldest neighborhoods in the city, known for its historic buildings, cobblestone streets, food scene, bars, art galleries, boutiques, and entertainment venues. You won't find a single-family home in this area, but the average sold price for a condo or townhome is $768,000 with 85 days on market. The Cole neighborhood is another one of Denver's oldest neighborhoods, dating back to the late 19th century. It features a mix of historic Victorian homes, bungalows, and brick row homes. The average sold price for a condo or townhome is $619,000 with 39 days on market. In the Clayton neighborhood, the average sold price for a condo or townhome is $546,000 with 33 days on market. 5 Points is known for its food, art scene, and nightlife. It has a mix of Victorian homes, bungalows, and brick row homes. The average sold price here is $854,000 with 65 days on market. If you're finding any of this helpful, do me a favor and like this video and then hit that subscribe button so we can stay in touch. Let me know in the comments what your favorite Denver neighborhood is so far, and then stick around to the end to see if any other neighborhoods catch your eye. Union Station is situated just northwest of the Central Business District, with its focal point being the historic Denver Union Station transportation hub. You're really only going to find condos in this neighborhood, and the average sales price is $702,000 with 93 days on market. Cap Hill is an iconic Denver neighborhood known for its historic architecture, including grand mansions, Victorian homes, and apartment buildings dating back to the late 19th and early 20th centuries. The average price for a single-family home in Cap Hill is $935,000 with 30 days on market, and the average price for a condo or townhome is $389,000 with 26 days on market. Whittier is a historic neighborhood with homes dating back to the late 19th and early 20th centuries. You'll find a mix of architectural styles including Victorian, Queen Anne, and Denver Square. The average sold price is $878,000 with 41 days on market. In the Skyland neighborhood, you'll find a variety of housing options including single-family homes, duplexes, townhomes, and apartment buildings. The average sold price here is $696,000 with 22 days on market. City Park is just northeast of downtown Denver and gets its name from the 330-acre green space at its center. It's also home to the Denver Zoo, the Denver Museum of Nature and Science, and City Park Golf Course. It's primarily a residential neighborhood with a mix of historic, single-family homes, condos, and apartments. The average sold price for a single-family detached home in City Park is $979,000 with 23 days on market. The average sale price for a condo or townhome is $574,000 with 29 days on market. Congress Park is a very charming neighborhood located in central Denver and has a mix of Victorian-era homes, bungalows, and apartments. The average sale price for a single-family detached home is around $1 million with 23 days on market, and the average sale price for a condo or townhome is $403,000 with 23 days on market. Cheeseman Park is just east of downtown Denver. It was originally part of the Mount Prospect Cemetery, which was later transformed into a park in the late 19th century. They actually relocated most, but not all, of the bodies that were buried there. And if that doesn't spook you, then you can buy a single-family detached home in the Cheeseman Park neighborhood for just over $1 million with an average days on market of 40, and a condo or townhome for around $553,000 with an average of 37 days on market. Lincoln Park is home to the Denver Art Museum and the Museum of Contemporary Art. It's also home to the Santa Fe Arts District, which is located along Santa Fe Drive and has lots of art galleries, studios, and performance spaces, making it a hub for arts and culture in Denver. The average home price here is around $500,000 with an average of 30 days on market. Baker is just south of downtown, and it's one of the older neighborhoods that was established in the late 19th and early 20th centuries. You'll find a mix of historic Victorian homes, bungalows, and apartment buildings. The average sold price here is around $600,000 with an average of 26 days on market. Spear is just east of Baker. It's named after Spear Boulevard, which is a major thoroughfare in Denver that runs through this neighborhood. Spear has a mix of historic homes, apartment buildings, and commercial properties, and the average price for a single-family detached home is $770,000 with 28 days on market. And for a condo or townhome, you're looking at $579,000 with 24 days on market. Alamo Placita is just north of Spear Boulevard and has a charming mix of Victorian-era homes, bungalows, condo buildings, and townhomes. The average price for a single-family detached home is $873,000 with 37 days on market. And for a condo or townhome, you're looking at an average price of $676,000 with 36 days on market. Located just north of Alamo Placita is the Country Club neighborhood. This is a very affluent and prestigious community with a mix of architectural styles, including grand mansions, Tudor-style homes, and Mediterranean villas. Many of these homes date back to the early 20th century and have been meticulously preserved and restored. The neighborhood is home to the Denver Country Club, which is a prestigious private club that's been around since the late 1800s and has a historic clubhouse, golf course, tennis court, swimming pool, and other recreational amenities. The average home price here is $2.4 million with an average of 38 days on market. Cherry Creek is an upscale neighborhood with lots of shopping, restaurants, cafes, and galleries. There are some very elegant single-family homes and historic properties, as well as luxury apartments, condos, and townhomes. The average price for a single-family detached home in Cherry Creek is $2.4 million with 66 days on market, and the average price for a condo or townhome is $1.2 million with 42 days on market. Hilltop is primarily a residential neighborhood with large custom-built homes on larger lots. The home styles include traditional Tudor, colonial, Mediterranean, and contemporary designs. The average price of a home in Hilltop is $1.8 million with 51 days on market. Wash Park is named after its centerpiece, Washington Park, which is a 160-acre park with 2 large lakes, walking and biking paths, sports fields, playgrounds, and gardens. Wash Park is primarily a residential neighborhood known for historic homes, tree-lined streets, and lots of charming character. You'll find Victorian homes, Denver squares, craftsman bungalow, colonial revivals, as well as some modern designs. The average home price in Wash Park is $1.6 million with an average of 31 days on market. Belcaro is another affluent and prestigious neighborhood located in southeast Denver and close to Cherry Creek. Homes in Belcaro are mostly sprawling ranch-style homes, custom homes, and modern new builds that sell for an average of $2.1 million and stay on market for around 45 days. Platt Park is a super charming neighborhood with the old South Pearl shopping district at its heart. Pearl Street has amazing restaurants, cafes, shops, and boutiques, and an amazing farmers market during the summer months. The architecture here is going to be charming craftsman-style bungalows in Denver squares with an average price of $1.2 million and 26 days on market. Rosedale is a neighborhood in South Denver with craftsman bungalows, mid-century ranch-style homes, and new builds. There are a couple of highly rated elementary schools in this area, and the average home price is $782,000 with an average of 34 days on market. The University neighborhood is located near the University of Denver campus and is primarily residential with a mix of single-family homes, apartments, and student housing. The average home price in this area is $850,000 with 27 days on market. University Park is located to the southeast of the University of Denver and is known for its upscale residential character. It features larger single-family homes, many of which are historic and architecturally significant. The neighborhood has a more suburban feel compared to University and University Hills, with well-maintained streets and landscaping. The average home price here is $1.1 million with around 23 days on market. University Hills is located just east of the University of Denver and is primarily residential as well, with an average sale price of $747,000 and an average of 27 days on market. Just to the north of University Park is Corey Merrill, which is a residential neighborhood known for its highly rated schools. The homes here are mid-century, ranch styles, early century bungalows, and modern new builds. The average home price is $1.4 million with 54 days on market. Virginia Village is just east of Corey Merrill, and the hallmark of this neighborhood are its gorgeous mid-mod style ranch homes. If you love a retro mid-century home, you'll love this neighborhood. The average sale price here is $652,000 with around 20 days on market. Goldsmith is a small neighborhood just south of Corey Merrill. It's comprised of mostly condos and townhomes, and the average price here is $255,000 with 15 days on market. Hampden is going to be mostly condos and townhomes at an average price of $352,000 with 22 days on market. Indian Creek is just north of Hampton and is also going to be mostly condos and townhomes with an average price point of $400,000 and 12 days on market. Windsor is a residential neighborhood in Denver. It has a popular 55 and up community called Windsor Gardens, and the average home price here is $500,000 with 41 days on market. Lowry used to be the home of the Lowry Air Force Base, which was decommissioned in 1994. After the closure of the base, this area underwent a massive redevelopment effort to transform it into a mixed-use urban community. Lowry offers lots of amenities as far as food and shopping goes, as well as open spaces, and it's known to have good schools. It's a mix of single-family detached homes and condos and townhomes. The average price for a single-family home is $1.2 million with 20 days on market, and the average price for a condo or townhome is $560,000 with 24 days on market. The home styles in the Hell neighborhood range from early 20th century Tudors and bungalows to mid-century modern as well as new builds. A single-family detached home in Hell goes for an average of $1 million with 13 days on market, and the average price of a condo or townhome is $345,000 with 28 days on market. Montclair was developed in the late 19th and early 20th centuries and is a mix of architectural styles including Victorian, Queen Anne, Tudor, and Craftsman homes. Montclair was originally an independent town before being annexed by Denver in 1902. The average sales price here is $868,000 with 33 days on market. Park Hill is known for its historic charm, tree-lined streets, and stunning architecture with a mix of home styles including Tudor, Craftsman, and Victorian homes. The average home price in Park Hill is $900,000 with 26 days on market. Central Park is a master plan community that features a mix of housing options, including single-family homes, townhomes, apartments, and condos. This neighborhood is known for its thoughtful design, over 1,000 acres of parks, restaurants, cafes, a seasonal farmers market, and several highly rated schools. The average home price for a single-family detached home is $958,000 with 22 days on market, and for a condo or townhome, it's $582,000 with 28 days on market. Montbello consists primarily of single-family detached homes. The average home price here is $454,000 with 19 days on market. And finally, Green Valley Ranch is the farthest neighborhood east of Denver and is a mix of single-family homes, townhomes, and apartments. This neighborhood started developing in the late 90s, and the average home price here is $500,000 with 22 days on market. So there you have it, a roundup of every official Denver neighborhood. Thank you for watching. I appreciate you sticking around until the end. And if there are other topics you'd like for me to cover, leave me a comment, send me a text or email. And as always, if you're buying or selling in the Denver area, call, text, or email me. I'd love to be a part of the process with you, and I'll see you in the next video.